Guinevere, probably the Aran, Hilda, but at the same time, if everyone plays side lane, Suyo, Moskov will be there. So in a way, I can see the idea from TLID.
But here's the thing. We don't have to like it. We just have to understand it and see what they do with it. Game number 2 in this best of 5. Again, Team Liquid ID first on the board here against ONIC in this quarterfinals matchup in the Mobile Masters playoffs. Looking at these early rotations, oh wow, ONIC is asserting their dominance. Oh, you see how fast they moved in on that Little Wanderer?
Yeah, then Kyrie once more gets a fast start, and this time on the Suyo of all junglers. Keyboy just keeping Weedy under control, and Weedy just has to eat the punishment, right? He willingly put himself in this spot. And I think for Liquid ID, the idea is we want Fabian to get ahead, and Fabian's going to be that guy that gets us through the mid game before Aaron Shiki comes online.
Yep, folks, you just saw the emblem set for both squads. So make of that what you will. Kyrie is rocking the killing spree on this Suyo. Looking at Team Liquid ID's lineup, yeah, I can see it proccing very easily. Like, they only have really one large target that won't be proccing killing spree so much, and that's Aran. Everyone else, you know, if Kyrie finds, can heal him, can give him that move speed, can proc it.
Fabian even getting punished just a little bit as he waits for the purple buff to come back up in 5 seconds. Turtle also will be spawning. Both teams already getting ready at the pit. Sans and Ryota with Shed and mid-wave, get close to level 4. Kyrie chunking with it out to half.
Massive surge into that fence brush. Now Weedy peeking from the Y brush. Yes, kill. Does not have level 4 just yet. This is not looking good for Liquid.
San's gonna hit 4. Ryota has already hit 4. Weedy forced to flicker away. Kyrie gets the turtle. A fight does break out though with Fabian in the frame, but they get control. But Keyboy, the knockout from Weedy, insufficient, and he once more will have to give himself away. First blood for Kyrie.
It looked bad already, and now it's going to worse. They force Yehezkiel to use his flicker, still unable to reach level 4. Team Liquid ID with a fumble. Early game, not even 3 minutes in, we're about to lose their orange.
Fabian, he will try to get this somehow with the help of his teammate. Goes to the back, jumps on the Keyboy. At least he gets his buff, but again, Liquid ID have to invest a lot of resource for this.
Okay, so the orange did not get stolen. The Cavaliers can count their blessings, yet still, ONIC are pushing forward. This is just 1 kill on the board, Husky. 1 kill, 1 turtle, but I can already feel the gap is huge.
That was a fight where both XP laners participate, but one of them clearly has a way bigger impact. Aran, he might be beefy, but ONIC just ignores him, right? They go for someone that's easier to take down, like Widdy, like Fabian, who now has to play from behind because of that early snowball. Kyrie is a level hit.
And now Ryota is forcing away these small camps from Fabian. Fabian is starved. We'll see later just a bit the actual figures on the gold that both teams are carrying. But oh wait, Aran gets surged onto.
Fabian can count his blessings, not needing the retribution to secure the camps every time, so he did use it on that lizard to make sure that Kyrie doesn't get any further ahead. But unlike game 1, Aran now is trapped in lane with Ryota when it was different in the previous game. They will jump onto him. Ryota taking too much damage. Aran will chop him in half.
And to think it was Ryota who actually tried to lock in members of Team Liquid ID. You saw that fist crack, that fist break, leading to not much. It's all about that gold lane. It's been relatively mum, and Savero likes this Harith. He has a lot to make up for in game 1. What's that like? What does that mean for Aaron Shiki?
Just play like game 1, but you have a lot more avenues on the Moskov, right? Just because of the macro advantage it gives you. And I like Weedy chunking Keyboy down to half this time. San's already using his ult, the Bat Feast. So TLID, knowing that there's some resources spent on ONIC, he's just going to pull back. Fabian will find Savero, jumps on him. Savero should be safe.
All right, Feather Death Strike leading to not much. Zaman Force dropped in defensively, and all this time, ONIC working on that turtle. Second one for free. SOD hitting maybe 3 seconds, 4 seconds too late.
That was a bit weird. I thought that TLID would have wanted to exert more control on the objective, but just gave it away to ONIC and got nothing in return.
You know, one could only assume that maybe they made the decision. It's not worth it to contest. We're not going to gain much. We can put more effort into keeping this gold lead tight. Again, it's under 500 gold, Husky. This is actually better than what we were at earlier. ONIC was almost at 1,000 up.
They were able to stop a potential bleeding, right? ONIC was able to scratch them a little bit, but Liquid ID, they bandaged it up pretty well, put a band-aid on it. And ONIC now would, in fact, are slowing down too. It feels like that gas has temporarily ran out.
Yep, and for now, can confirm that ONIC does have a late game insurance. It benefits them too to slow down the game as much. With Savero there waiting, and Sans, but there is a mid-game power spike we're waiting for. Team Liquid ID suddenly, once Aaron Shiki's ready, when Yehezkiel's ready, hell, when Fabian is ready, which I think will be much sooner when Sans is, or Savero, then we have a game. So very much it's following that same narrative beat as game one. Oh, the punch!
Aran should be able to get away from this. The Sanguine Claws doesn't hit him. Once more, full commitment from ONIC ID, getting nothing, and Fabian will eat up the entire bottom wave just to make sure that Kyrie doesn't get anything going.
Kyrie sitting at 1-0-0 here. Currently second on the gold leaderboard, only behind Savero. I think Liquid are slower than they were in game one. Shiki's number 3, yes, but Fabian is lower than Sans.
In a way, it still feels like TLID's idea with this draft archetype is almost the same as game one. We want to find isolated targets. We want to start a fight with ONIC when we have a man advantage. But instead of a Jawhead tossing the target into the rest of his teammates, it's Hanzo hitting the backline and maybe Aaron Shiki joining across the map with the SOD. Turtle once more will be given over to ONIC, so all 3 turtles for blue side.
And they're trying to punish one here. Aran won't survive.
Not at all. Witty finding the full knockup on the Keyboy, who jumps underneath the turret, will get the punish, delivering that one to Yehezkiel. Fabian shows up to defend the turret. SOD does connect. Aaron Shiki shows out, finds a good stun. Ryota will bleed out. Fabian picks up that kill. Savero now will be on the run. They flicker. Witty finds the catch once more, and TLID comes back strong.
Amazing thump by Witty. Does commit the flicker to get it, but if it's Savero every single time, that makes it all the more worth it. Nice off-camera push by TLID, and suddenly they are in control. Suddenly they are on the offensive, despite giving up every single turtle. Liquid ID have found a way to make it through the cracks and take down ONIC even on the fairest of fights. That was actually a fight that ONIC started.
Yeah, that was the best case scenario for Fabian too. No one was stopping him. No one was peeling him away from the rest of ONIC. He got his golden staff, and I believe Aaron Shiki got his too. So in a way, TLID have successfully executed the game plan earlier than they thought they would.
And it is increments in return that Liquid ID will receive, right? You can't expect a sudden comeback. This is a lineup that still needs to put farm on Fabian, a lineup that puts farm on Aaron Shiki, but they have to accept the fact that there is a small dynamic in play here. The more time you waste, the more Savero and Sans will hurt. But here's the alternative. That's both magic damage. So you can itemize against it. Let's see where are they at right now, items-wise. We'll see in just a bit.
I would say good news is that mid-tier 1 did go down. ONIC took that, so you open up the map a bit more for ONIC. TLID looking for concealed play, instantly denied by Sans. A run from the back. Savero now commits to the fight. Keyboard will eat up all the damage, and Savero picks up with it this time. Fabian wants to kill, doesn't get it, and it's a double kill for Savero.
Yehezkiel has fallen, Weedy as well, and now Shiki's running away. Oh no, he won't survive this! Kylie gets him.
Tries to make an outplay with the SOD, but Kyrie eats it in the face. ONIC comes back strong just in time for the Lord to spawn top side. So this is going to be an ONIC Lord for sure.
Despite the small amount of kills and how... Oh, wait, Fabian. Oh no, his body... Oh, he's going to get swapped out.
Cool it, yeah.
He's fine. Despite all that, it's still just about 2,000 gold between him. So these are small movements on the map that have high impact. That's making this game as cerebral as it is. We're approaching the 10-minute mark, folks, and still we are under 10 kills in total. But the map is looking bluer than ever in game 2.
One of the main differences compared to game 1 is that Savero now rocks the Purify. He has learned a bit of that lesson. Right? Purify allows him to stay in these fights. If Fabian wants to stick onto you, Flicker is not going to help. But it's sure as heck it's worth it to stop Witty from chain CCing you with that spatial migration into that Violet Requiem. And see how much ONIC can do with this Lord. It's going to crash mid for sure, open up the map even more.
Yep, there's that tier 2 ruined. Holy defense is still up and kicking. Feather Strike committed by Yehezkiel. And there goes that shield. At least the waves will, do their best to take care of themselves for Liquid's sake, but ONIC are in control. Husky, they're about 5,000 gold up.
All tier 2s falling to the side lanes, crumbling at the exact same time. Severo commits a damage. Force wants to go for your head skill, taps him 3 times and he's dead. Mid inhibitor goes down, waiting for it to flicker away. Doesn't even get a chance to make a play, and Ryota though will get his moment. Aaron Shiki destroyed by Severo. So Fabian runs away. Kyrie in the front. ONIC now speeding things up. Top inhibitor falls.
There's not much Liquid can do here. They're down 3 men. Their lineup doesn't answer to the front line that good. And still, that's 5 members of ONIC in your face. Oh!
ONIC might have a chance to end this. 12 minutes. They're going to take care of Witty. They will take care of Aran. Fabian drops their head skill. Watches as the runes of the base will be reduced to nothing.